So, this is Reaper. Damn it, wrong clip.
Ah, that's my boy right there! Yeah, look at him go! I'm so proud of him, yes!
So, I found myself walking along the dark alleyways of Old Dawn in the middle of the night, you know, as you do, and found myself face to face with someone who offered to let me into their special back room to meet someone super cool. And of course, I couldn't just say no after that. So one thing led to another, and after meeting this very pleasant grandma and eating this rock she gave me, my sleep paralysis demon from the void made its presence known to me. This is Terry. I also snagged my awesome scythe, and with that, Terry and I ventured off to rip and tear the unsuspecting local wildlife as a fledgling Reaper. First off, the most important part of being a Reaper is keeping this little guy up at all times on whoever you're fighting, since it'll increase your damage towards them by 10%. Pretty nifty. It'll also make the red one, also known as the soul gauge, go up after you kill something. And around here, we have a very simple philosophy. More red equals more good. So your basic combo is going to be your standard 1, 2, 3. Slice, waxing slice, and infernal slice. You use these to keep your rotation going and build soul gauge, or the red one. And you can supplement that with things like soul slice and soul scythe whenever they're available. After enough of the red one has been accrued, summon Terry to let him give his iconic left hook, which will grant access to Gibbet and Gallows. Use these actions to start raising the Shroud gauge, otherwise known as the blue one. Use these skills as soon as they start glowing, as using any other weapon skill will instantly lock them out of being used. These actions are also Reaper's only and only really amount to a little bit more potency on a successful hit. Try to hit him as best you can, or else. Once Terry and I have gathered at least 50 points of the blue one, we can merge ourselves into This is Enshroud, your primary damage stance, where we're given a certain amount of enhanced actions to use under a short period of time to really rip into the enemy. You'll usually close out your Enshroud stance with Communio! Communio is an attack with a cast time that does an incredible amount of burst damage that'll instantly end Enshroud. So be sure to use Communio as your very last skill. Next is our main mobility tools, Hell's Ingress and Egress, which lets you place a portal at your current location, jump away from it, and then use the other ability to jump back. If you know a mechanic is coming up, you can set your portal somewhere safe, move to wherever you need to be, and then return to your original position afterward. I can weave around mechanics, maintain uptime, get back into position immediately, and generally look much smarter than I actually am.
Shit! Shit! Damn! Oh!
Thank you. For defensive utility, Reaper gets Arcane Crest. Arcane Crest puts a barrier on you, and if that barrier gets completely broken, it gives your party a little bit of healing. And because it rewards you for having the shield broken, I now have a financial incentive to make catastrophically bad decisions. Don't worry, healers, I'm helping out here. Then there is Arcane Circle, which will apply a 3% damage buff to yourself and everyone in your party for 20 seconds. It'll also grant us a powerful skill called Plentiful Harvest. This skill is one of the Reaper's strongest single attacks in their entire toolkit, but its potency is tied to how many people contributed to my charity page on GoFundMe. And I tend to get a teeny bit aggressive when I see someone hasn't donated.
Which one of you is it? Talk, damn you! Talk, I say my number! It's still stuck! It's not at max! Who is it?
Finally, we have Sulso and Harvest Moon. Sulso lets you prepare Harvest Moon, which is a very powerful attack that you can only use once. The important thing to remember is that Solso has a 5-second cast time when inside of combat, meaning that you want to prepare Harvest Moon before a fight starts or during long periods of downtime. This is one of those things that sounds incredibly obvious when you're explaining it, and yet, somehow, when I was learning how to play Reaper, I would forget it constantly. Would you look at this amazing scenery? You know, normally I'm not really a desert guy, but like this just looks so good. Oh, they're starting to fight. I knew I was forgetting something. Blasted Solso. God damn it! Give me a second. Come on! Oh, no! Why can't I do this? No, wait! No, god damn it! All right, here we go. Wait, no. Chort, we can talk about this.